thinking if I ain't got a job, I'm not gonna be able to get into the studio, get studio time, do anything. You know what I mean? And it sucks. I mean, granted, I got half of the studio here. You know what I mean? I got the microphone, I got the equipment, I got the software. You know what I mean? I could have the studio right where we're sitting. You know what I mean? And have you working on it right here. You know what I mean? And I was telling Red that too. I was like, Red, I'm like, you know that we could build a mobile studio everywhere we go. Because I literally got every piece that we need. You know what I mean? I got the synthesizer board, the beat sampler board. I got a professional microphone. I got the drop mic. You know what I'm saying?
You have
all of these pieces are coming to me, bro. Like all the pieces for me to do it, to put out the music, put out something, is coming to me, showing me every sign to do something. You know what I mean? And I'm doing the best I can, but it's like you can't get nowhere when you don't have that right support. You know? I want to hook you up with some stuff too, because like I want you to know that I'm in your corner to the fullest, and I would want somebody to be in mine like that. I mean, I really want to change my life, but it seems like nobody's taking me serious no matter how hard I try. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I might do drugs or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, leave all that shit out the door. I can put that down just so I can focus on my career and where I'm going to go in life, so I'm not stuck in this. You know what I mean? I don't want to be out here forever. It's like, fuck, you know, I want to get by just like anybody else. You know what I mean? And music is something that guides me. You know what I mean? It's like, I've been self-taught, you know, half my life, so. I know there's probably a piece that's been done because it's almost impossible to do anything new on a guitar. Thanks to Zach Wilder and a couple of other guys that I can begin to mention that are legends in my eyes and I would die to meet. But you know, it's like those guys, they did everything all the way down the bridge. I mean, all the way down. So it's like you really can't play anything new, even if you wanted to. You know what I mean? You can say, oh yeah, I can make a new tune. You can make it sound different. You can maybe add different styles of how you play. You know what I mean? Like. But it's still, no matter what, you're always going to run back into those similar chords that connect each other. You know what I mean? And then it's, you know what I mean? But that's where our future view of music is now. You know what I mean? Where's it going? Everybody's trying to redo samples. It's like, okay, cool, but bring back something that was hot, not like, you know what I mean? Like Vanilla Ice hot. You know what I mean? Like, you know how I go in ice baby, but come on, you know, it's like these guys are iconic for a reason. You know what I mean? He only dropped what, 2 or 3 songs? And he's still killing the game. Like, I think he just went out like a couple years back. I mean, but he's still got an award, even for being on the top 10 for the last at least 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. I want to make that one-hit wonder that's gonna last 20 years. You know what I mean? And know that even if I was broke now and 20 years later, and I made that one-hit wonder, I made that one-hit wonder. You know? And everybody's still playing it. Everybody wants to hear it. Everybody wants to, you know what I mean? Even if it sucks, you know what I mean? People, they want to hear it. You know, they see that the person is trying to put in effort into doing their music and what they want to do in life, regardless if it, you know what I mean? It takes practice. It takes somebody to sit there and maybe come around and coach them too. You can tell them like, hey, do this instead of doing that. I mean, you know, it's like change up your style and slow down a little bit, focus on what you're doing. You know what I mean? And having those little reminders from somebody that's in a professional standing, it's helpful. You know what I mean? We forget that. We need to help each other in their music. Remember what rap is. Rapping isn't just somebody going into a booth and rapping. No, this is more than just rap. You gotta have more than just style. You gotta have art. You gotta have poetry. I forgot his name. Right around in the era of 80s, maybe early, I'd say late 70s. But I'm a 90s kid, you know what I mean? And my whole bring up in life was 80s influenced, 70s influenced, but that was like the era of times. I mean, they would go, the motherfucking time, you know, because it was just like, the time was everything. That's what created where we're at today. But we gotta remember that those pieces is what also brought a lot of people together, what brought the separatism that's still in our states, that's still in our world, this hatred that the fucking corrupted system turned around and made, is something that we actually showed that we can break, and we all came together, and that's thanks to like Black Eyed Peas and all these great guys that are coming together and creating multicultural groups. You know what I mean? And those are powerful because we need more of that. We need a lot more of that. We need Eminem. We need all of them to want to come in and actually be about other people and their music. It's you guys are getting too high-headed. You know what I mean? And then it makes them sound like crap. You know what I mean? If they want to be a real artist, yeah, you can be the shit. You can flow as much as you want, but flow about something that's you know what I mean? Like, not about yourself. I mean, it's not about your life. It might be about pieces that you went through, but I mean, it's like you don't. I mean, you want to focus on like what you're trying to do, like what you're trying to bring. I mean, what you're trying to see outcome. You know what I mean? And then changing the world. You know, that's one thing I can say. Like Robin Williams, you know, he was great for what? He did more than just comedy. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know his life, but I mean, when you look up Robin Williams, the greatest in the world. You know what I mean? Helped children that were fighting cancer, turned around, did comedy, deal with his family, deal with, you know what I mean, probably 2 other jobs on top of that. That man was doing a lot, you know what I mean? And rest in peace, rest his soul, because he was a good, you know what I mean? He was a good man, good father, one of the best comedians I've ever seen in my lifetime, you know what I mean? And I would die to do something like that too, because he's funny shit. But it's just like people like that are reminders to never give up. You know what I mean? Denzel Washington, all of them, Jim Carrey, you know what I mean? You know, all of them, all those guys are greats because they make motivational speeches to let people know to not give up, even when you're in the rut. You know what I mean? Because that rut is there for a reason. I mean, and it's something for you to, you know. What'd you do? You drove in a 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive? What you driving? Because you know what I mean, in this mud, you're gonna want to drive 4 wheels. You know, it's just, my positive message for everybody is that, you know what, stay focused on what you do and try to help as many people as you can, because there isn't too many people out here doing that. You know what I mean? And the ones that say that they're just putting all that money in their pocket, and that's not cool. I mean, we need to start changing that, turning that ball around, because it's not, you know, they say they're here for us, but look at us. You know what I mean? Right back in the same, just waiting. You know? Waiting for somebody to just, you know what I mean, fund my company that I'm trying to start, which is a clothing company online, the local neighborhooders, or my construction company. You know what I mean? And once I do that, I can start helping people, you know? Slow pieces. You know? And I'm not giving up. That's maybe some motivational speech for somebody that's showing that even though I'm in the struggle, I'm out here homeless, I'm not giving up. You know what I mean? I'm not letting people stop me from trying to pursue something in my life. Granted, I'm not getting very far with it. You know, doesn't mean I don't have the skills and the crafts or the ability to do it. It's just nobody's giving me the chance to do it. And one day, it's when you get that gust, you know what I mean, just flow. You know what I mean, fly. They say fly like an eagle. You know what I mean? And then like Muhammad Ali said, it's float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. You know, practice everything. Practice and then just keep going. I mean, inner coach yourself every day. I mean, tell yourself every day that this is something, you're gonna do something new. You're gonna change up and do something a little bit different than you did yesterday. Pursue it to the fullest. Even when people are trying to tell you not to, even when people are talking trash, even when people are trying to down you, even when you don't have anybody in your corner. You know what I mean? Never give up. Just stick out 2 hours, 3 hours out of your day, no matter what. 3 hours out of your day and just focus on just that, on just your craft as best as you can. I mean, and practice. I mean, and make sure you get yourself in a routine of doing it every day. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna progress. You don't need a book. You don't need a video. You don't need somebody to teach you. You just gotta listen to what you're playing. I mean, you gotta listen to what you're saying. It's more than just words. I mean, these words are powerful. I mean, the music is powerful, but it's what you do with it is what makes people want to listen to it. You know? Local neighborhooders, guys.